everybody, and welcome back to Akshata's Recipes. Thank you so much for joining me today. So today I'm going to show you how to make super soft idlis. What is the right proportion of the dal to the rice, what is the procedure of making super soft idlis, and it's super simple. And then I'm also going to be including an idli fry recipe, which is something very different. It's not deep fried idlis, but it's something different. So you can see that recipe. So you can make them with fresh idlis, or if you have some idlis left over, you can make it with that too. Now, normally I do serve my idlis with some lovely coconut green chutney, so I will include the recipe for that too. But this time I didn't make the chutney. I just made this idli fry, which was really awesome. But I will show you all how to make this green coconut chutney too. So let's start then, friends. So let's start with today's very simple and easy recipe of idlis. Now, here I've taken exactly 3 small cups of rice, packed it up to the brim. Now, whatever measurement you're using, you have to use the same one for the udid dal also. And the proportion is, or the ratio rather, is 3:1. So you're going to take 3 cups of rice. Now here I'm using the regular rice that we use for cooking. And I'm going to take 1 cup of udid dal. Now you get something called idli rice also. You can even use that. Now we're going to wash both separately, that is the rice as well as the udid dal. We're going to wash each of them thrice very well. First you will get this very murky water. So you have to wash it till you get very clear water. So, wash your rice as well as the dal really well. And then you will see that you get very clear water. The water is not murky anymore. So we're going to do the same thing for the udid dal too. And once both of them have been washed, we're going to soak them in water at least 1 inch above the rice and the udid dal. And we're going to cover and keep this for at least 7 to 8 hours. Now I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of fenugreek or methi seeds to the udid dal. This helps in making the batter rather really soft and light. Now we're going to keep this for 7 to 8 hours, preferably overnight. So if you're going to make the idlis, then if you're going to keep it overnight. And then we're going to grind each of them separately. So first we're going to grind the udid dal. You can use a little bit of the water, but we want a very smooth and thick paste. We don't want a runny or watery paste. We don't want a paste which has, specks of dal. It has to be completely ground, and then transfer it to a big vessel. See the batter? This is the udid dal. It's really very smooth and fine. And we're going to do the same thing with the rice too. And we want a very smooth batter with the rice too. So use a good blender or a mixer to get a very smooth paste. And then we're going to mix the rice batter too with the idli batter. And, use your hands, because they say the warmth of the hands also helps in really, making your batter nice and light and frothy. And we're going to keep this again for another 7 to 8 hours. And you will see that after 7 to 8 hours, your batter will double in size. Now this is in the night, I'm just keeping it. And, after 7 to 8 hours, you will see that the batter just fluffs up and rises up like this, doubles in size. And when you take a spoon and just run it through, you will get this kind of a consistency, a very light, fluffy consistency. So now I've just added a little bit of salt to taste, and I've mixed the batter to make it a very smooth batter. Now I've also got my steamer pot running. I've just greased the trays with a little bit of oil. You can even use ghee or clarified butter. And then we're going to steam them for exactly 15 minutes. So put a timer on your watch and keep it for 15 minutes, and then let the steamer completely cool down before you take out the idlis and demold them. And you can see that the idlis have set so easily and so nicely that you can easily remove them, with a sharp knife or a spoon. They easily come out, and they're so light and soft and fluffy. Now you can enjoy this with some lovely coconut chutney. I am sharing the coconut chutney recipe in this video, and I also have a recipe for sambar. I will link that below, and I also have a recipe for rasam. So these really idlis go very well with either rasam or sambar, or just with some green chutney. I also have a tomato chutney recipe, which is super, easy to make, and it's delicious. I will leave that too. And if I leave them, if I do forget, then please remind me. So I will leave them in the links below. And then I'm going to make some idli fries. So I'm just going to cut them up into small, even-sized pieces. Here I've heated some clarified butter, about 1.5 tablespoon of clarified butter or ghee. I'm just going to add half a teaspoon of udid dal. I'm going to add 1 dried red chilli cut up into 4, some fresh curry leaves. I'm just going to fry them a bit. Then I'm going to add half a teaspoon of cumin powder, quarter teaspoon of pepper powder, and half a teaspoon of coriander powder. I'm just going to add these chopped up idlis. Just fry them in this lovely fodni. Add some red chili powder and salt to taste. And that's it, friends. Your idli fry is ready, and it tastes super, super delicious. You can even use coconut oil instead of using clarified butter. And here is the recipe for a simple green coconut chutney. Now the trick to get the perfect chutney is your coconut should be freshly grated. That really elevates the flavor of your chutney. Now here I just have some fresh coriander which I've washed thoroughly. I'm going to be using about half an inch of ginger. I'm going to use about 2 large cloves of garlic, the juice of half a lemon, and I'm going to be using 4 to 5 light green chilies. Now, depending upon how spicy you would like it, you can alter the number of chilies. So just chop up the chilies. And I'm going to use some freshly grated coconut. You can use about half a cup of coconut. And a little bit of sugar to taste, just a pinch of sugar. And some salt to taste. And we're going to put everything into our blender. Add just about a quarter cup of water. And we're going to grind all of this to a smooth paste. I love this light green color of the chutney. And that's it, friends. Your chutney is all ready. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's idli recipe, and I hope you will give it a try. If you do like this recipe, then don't forget to hit the big thumbs up button that you see below this video by clicking on it. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then please hit the red subscribe button and become a part of Akshata's recipes. Once you have subscribed, there's a small little bell that will show up. Click that bell. That way, whenever I put up a new video, you'll get a message for the same. Also, friends, if you want to find any of my recipes on YouTube, just type the recipe you're looking for, and just at the side of it write Akshata's recipes besides it, and you will get the recipe you're looking for, and my recipe will come up first. For example, if you're looking for, let's say, pav bhaji, so just type pav bhaji Akshata's recipes, and mine will be the first that will show up, so you can follow my recipe. Also, spread the word about Akshata's recipes to family and friends. And in the middle of the video, you will see something sliding up as suggested. You can click on those. Those are my videos. Also, at the end of the video, you will see 2 small boxes with 2 different recipes. If you want to see those, just click on those. So all that being said, thank you so much for being a part of my channel by watching my videos and leaving your lovely comments. I love to hear from you all, and I always reply back to all the comments I receive. You can also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and my blog. Everything, all links are in the description box below. So guys, on that note, I'll end this video saying bye, take care, stay healthy, stay fit, be loving and kind to one another, and I'll catch you in my next video sooner than you think. Bye.